Hey, we're back. Episode number 12. The 1 year mark. We've been doing this for a whole year. Hope you guys been enjoying the videos. We've got a little bit of everything out there. Some stuff barbecue, some stuff a little on the wild side. We're going to go back to the basics here. We're going to do ribs today. I'm doing a couple different styles. We're doing more of a competition rib type with my rub. We're going to do a salt, pepper, garlic mixture on a couple ribs. And we're going to take a little spin on one of these, and we're actually going to, with the salt, pepper, garlic, we're using the rib tips, and we're going to do an Asian style-ish ribs. So, by the way, I already trimmed these. They're already ready to go. I have made St. Louis ribs out of some full racks. I have the rib tips, and if you guys are interested, check out the link up below, up above here, and it has a link to our trimming of the ribs. So you can go back to that, check that out if you want to know how to separate the ribs out from a full rib into pieces. So let me go ahead and get started here. We're only doing the one with my regular rub. First one we're going to do is just the salt, pepper. There's 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, 3 tablespoons of black pepper, and a tablespoon of garlic powder. And we're just going to season up these ribs a little bit. I'm going to start with the backs. And when you get into just the regular salt, pepper, it's amazing how much just a little bit. You don't have to get all crazy, you know. I mean, the barbecue rubs are really good, but the salt, pepper, garlic, SPG, man, it's where it's at. It's where all the rubs start with anyway. So we're gonna keep this kind of plain and simple. Maybe one of these days, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these all, but maybe a future episode we'll do some, and we'll go without the wrap. The wrap kind of keeps everything. You're kind of steaming it towards the end of the process. You get a nice color and smoke on it to start with, and then you're steaming it to finish it. But they are good depending on how you like your ribs. If you like a little quite the crust on them, then you can go with the no wrap at all, and that'll give you what you need for that. So maybe we'll do that here sometime in the future. So alright, so I got the rib tips seasoned up here really good, I think. Racked all good. I'm going to go ahead and slide this aside. Oh, messy. This last one, I'm just going to do my rub. Maybe one day you'll be able to buy this online too, huh?
I'd ask what was in it, but it's a secret.
It's a secret. Proprietary information. Alright. I just like to pat that in a little bit. If I was at a competition, whatever, I would probably leave them set there and sweat a little bit. These are going to sweat a little bit until we get things going here, so I'm just going to finish them up. And don't be stingy with the rub. I helped the guy out here not long ago with some ribs, and he was, as we were making the ribs, he was seasoning them, and we using my rub, and we had a conversation about it. And he put some on, and he said, "Oh, that's enough." He said, "No, it's not. Keep going, keep going, keep going." Yeah, you know, this is a big hunk of meat. You don't have to worry too much about it. Alright, so we got there seasoned up. So the next thing we're going to do something a little interesting today. One of the other ideas that I have is, and I've been doing this for the competitions, is we started hanging our ribs. And when I say hanging, we'll show you here in a minute the hangers that I got for the WSM, the Weber Smoky Mountains. I have a Weber 22-inch. So we got these stainless steel hooks. Wow, that was loud, huh, Kurt?
Sound guy's going crazy.
So we have these hooks, and you're going to take the ribs, and you're going to go second bone down, take your hook, run it right through, and I'll show you here in a minute when we get outside how to hang those. Get that one out of the way. And we're going to hang the rib tips too. So, get a second bone down. The rib tips are going to be a little different, but up towards the breastbone, there's still a lot of cartilage in there. Still plenty enough to hold a rack of ribs when they're hanging. You know, some people have some. It's kind of scary when you're hanging the ribs because you're really, you know, you're hanging them directly over the fire, and you know, you think like these ribs are gonna get soft. You know, as they're cooking, you know, are they gonna fall in the fire? Luckily, I haven't had that happen yet, so probably jinxed myself, but. And if so, you can pick it back up, to hang her back up and let her ride. So it's okay, a little charcoal in there. All right, let's get these outside here, and we'll get them on the WSM, and we'll meet you out there. This is the Weber Smoky Mountain. If anybody doesn't know what it is, it's 22 inch. The way I set this up today, she's burning hot. Nice hot day today. We don't have the water pan in there today. We're going to hang the ribs directly over the fire. I have a chunk of apple here. I'm going to throw in right over the top. And our ribs, take our ribs. This is the little addition that I added to this to hang the ribs from. A little stainless steel. I got this online. Don't remember the website, but you can, if you search for them, you can pull her up. But we'll go ahead and hang these. Now, one of the things that we like to do too is rotate the ribs every once in a while. So I'll come out here and just take this whole thing and spin it a little bit as the fire's underneath it. Sometimes it's a little hotter on one side than it is on the other. So, all right, hey, so we got these the ribs on, and we are going to let these hang in here. We'll rotate them as we needed. We're gonna watch them, keep them moist on the outside. We'll see them as they dry. We'll spritz them with a little apple juice, and probably about 45 minutes. We'll start checking them, see where they're at. You know, once we start seeing the ribs, the outside of the ribs where they start looking like they're cracking a little bit, that's normally my sign that tells me we're getting ready to wrap here. You know, shortly after that. So we'll be back at that point in time. All right, guys, we are 45 minutes in. Our temperature's setting right around 300 on this. I'm going to go ahead and set the lid off the side here, and we'll take a quick look at these. This is woo! She's hot in there. I wanted to get one of these ribs out for you to look at, but I guess if I turn them, they're looking like they're still a little got a little bit to go yet. I'm going to go ahead and get them moistened on the outside, and I'm also going to take this whole rib rack hanger and spin it a little bit to get a little look. Right now, all the fat, as it's rendering it out here, it's falling down on top of the coals, and it's you get that nice sizzle. All right, we're gonna put the lid back on here, and we'll probably give them maybe another 20-30 minutes, and go out and see how they're doing. And I'm pretty sure about that time we're going to be ready to wrap. So we'll get that all prepared too. So see you in a minute. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the lid. I'm pretty sure they're done, but we'll check them just to be sure. So this is our you know what we might do? Let's take a quick look at these other ones. Oh, see that cracking I was talking about earlier? So we're going to go ahead and pull these. I'm going to take them inside, and we'll oh, look at them bad boys. yeah, we'll go ahead and take these inside, get them wrapped up. We'll come back out and throw them on here a little longer. Let me get that lid back on so our fire doesn't get too out of control. Alright, hey, we're back here. Got inside. I want to take the hooks out of these. This is the rib tip. Remember, these were just salt, pepper, garlic on these. So we're going to go ahead and wrap them. And I'm going to take these. We just had the salt, pepper, garlic. We're going to do with the rib tips. We're going to do our Asian inspired sauce on these. So we whipped together a quick sauce. It's going to be a sticky sauce. I'm going to try to put a little bit on them right now when we go ahead and put them in the wrap, but I want to save a little for afterwards as we're basting them. One of the things that we have to be careful of is our temperatures at the grill. Sugars start to burn. You're looking at 300 degrees. So if you go above 300, you're standing a chance of having them pretty scorched. So we don't want to have that. So let's go ahead and get the ribs wrapped. We want to wrap them as tightly as possible. Keep our bark on there. I'm going to go ahead and double wrap them. Man, that does smell good. The Asian inspired sauce. So it's got your normal Asian stuff in it. I mean, it's got sesame oil and rice wine vinegar and soy sauce and ginger and garlic and yeah, all the delicious stuff. Let's go to. We're gonna go with. Here's our competition style rib. It got a little crunchy down towards the end. That's down by the fire, so smell good too. We're gonna do what we normally do for our ribs. We're gonna take some brown sugar, put some brown sugar down on our foil. There's probably, I don't know, maybe a quarter cup maybe of brown sugar. We're going to take our ribs, we're going to put them meat side down. We're going to take our foil, like to make a little boat out of it, and then this is just apple juice. We're going to get a little, and again we're going to probably a couple tablespoons of apple juice in the wrap, and then we're going to wrap these and try to get them so we can access the ribs. You want to get it nice and tight to help preserve the bark. Well, we want to be able to access these so we can pull them apart and check them here. Go ahead and set that. Get my hooks out of the way. Nice, right? Now this one here, this is just the salt and pepper. We're going to kind of leave that one alone. I am going to put a little apple juice in the wrap to keep it steamed up a little bit, but I'm not going to put any brown sugar in there. I want to keep it au natural. And we're going to be looking for the bones to pull back. That's when we're going to start checking them closer. Make sure they're done. Get all these. I'm going to take them back out. I'm going to throw those on the grill, and they're probably going to go for another half hour, 45 minutes, and we'll check them periodically to make sure that they're still good. We don't want to watch our grill closely now. Make sure we're good with that. And I want to show a special shout out to my sister Pam. Thanks for the hot pads. They're hot, flaming hot. Alright guys, we're back here. So we got these ribs off the smoker now. This is our salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic. Nice pull back on the bones. I'm going to slice that up. This was our rub, my rub I used on it. I'm going to set the salt and pepper ones off to the side. The sauce we're going to use today, I'm going to try a little something different. Raspberry chipotle. Stuff is absolutely delicious. I think I brought it up on another one we had, but
Scottish eggs.
Scotch. Oh yeah, the Scotch eggs. Yeah, we did the Scotch eggs with the same stuff on it. So if you wanted to, you could take this back outside, set it on the smoker for a little bit, get a nice glaze out of the sauce. Today, it's going to be a shortcut. I'm going to just put it on here, get a little sauce on it, and we're going to go for it. So, we still have the Asian ones. We're going to finish up here a little bit. We're going to try the rib tips, but first, we're going to do some cutting here, a little sampling. Flip these over. I flip them over so I can see the bones. If you cut them from the other side, a lot of times the bones don't line up perfectly, and as you go down, the contour of the bones change. This is actually a really nice straight rib, so you can cut it pretty easy. Now these here for competition, they're I'm hoping they're going to be close. They feel just a little tight yet. But for our eating pleasure, it doesn't matter too much. I'll eat an overcooked rack like most people like, but I'd rather prefer them with a little bit of bite to them. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these around, and we're going to pull our salt and pepper over here. Let me wipe the sauce off first. All right, hey, we got up here to our salt and pepper. I don't know any salt and pepper songs, or I'd sing. Wait, shoot. Baby, shoot me one, shoot, baby. All right. We're going to go ahead and get some of these salt and pepper ribs out of the way. Ooh, juicy. It's juicy. All right. Kurt, would you like to help us?
Sure. Don't mind my back.
Bailey, go. 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 It's kind of hard on the video when you hear tick, 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 tick. All right. Hey, let's get a look at these salt and pepper.
Look at that.
Nice smoke ring. Almost all the way through.
Yeah.
All right, let's give these a try here and see what we got for straight salt and pepper.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
GD good.
Yeah. Just for a simple salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. My goodness. All right. I hate to eat in front of you, but.
Yeah. I can't stop.
Wow. Good bite through too.
Yeah. Yeah, because look, I went straight halfway through. I don't know if you can see the. Nice.
Okay. Well, shall we try a saucy rib?
Yes, sir. Again, that's got an awesome smoke ring on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna set these down here before I just keep eating. We got some Asian ribs. We're gonna finish up here real quick. We're just saucing them, trying to get them. All right. So we got the our Asian style ribs. These are just the rib tips. I'm just gonna cut them up here. It's actually my first time trying these, so I'm curious how they're going to turn out. They smell absolutely delicious. But we're going to give them a try here. They're a little sticky, which is kind of cool. I made the sauce for it, so just one that I found. So we'll leave the description in below here if it's any good. Would you like to join me, Curtis?
Sure.
So one of the things about the rib tips is the rib tips, there's a lot more cartilage and fat in them, but the meat in them there's quite a bit of meat in them too. So let's give these a whirl.
Hot. Mmm. A nice crispy bark on them.
Salty.
Mm-hmm.
That must be from the soy sauce.
Yeah.
I think I would.
Can I have one?
No, kid, sit there and be quiet. We need something to counteract the salt from the soy. What would that be?
I'm thinking a little more of the honey.
The more honey.
Or the brown sugar.
Okay. Hey,
Bring the sweetness up a little bit.
bring the sweetness up, take the salty down. All right, guys. Well, hey, I will leave but the recipe. It was actually pretty good. There's yeah, nice crunchy pieces. Heck yeah. So, let's clear my mouth hurt. All right, guys. So, this is our 1 year. It's awesome. Thanks for everybody for following. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, get your notifications. Alright guys, we're going to try a little something. I want you to like, share, and comment on the Mort's Meat Mafia page on this video, the original video. And I am going to go through and pick somebody out, and we're going to give them a t-shirt and some Mort's Meat Mafia rub. So we're going to pick a winner. We're going to wait we'll wait 1 week, and then we'll go ahead and pick somebody out of those, and hopefully the winner is you.